to the beautiful village of Inarajan, where KUAM News' Tyler Matanane is standing by. Good morning, Tyler.
Morning, Tyler.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm down here at the Southern Region Community Health Center in Inarajan, where DPHSS is conducting their vaccination clinic, the first dose of Moderna vaccine for phase 1C. Now, that is for individuals 60 years and older. This is their second week that they're doing this over here. And as you can see, a lot smoother than how it has been. So we actually have Mayor Tony Chargaloff on standby over here right now. Going to talk about the process because when I first came here, I was thinking that, were there not that many people that showed up? But you guys actually have a certain system here today where you're having people wait in their car so they're not waiting outside. Can you explain us how the events have been folding out today?
Yeah, so basically as you arrive here, you're given a vehicle number, and then right after that, you're given a lineup number, ticket number. But we're advise everybody to please stay in their vehicles. We code them out in batches of 20 or 25. And that's why, as you see, the canopies are going to look empty. But until we go out into the parking lot and code them in, we work in that increment. Therefore, there's no commingling. We're trying to discourage any big gathering of anybody, and everything is spaced out 6 feet apart, trying to keep it safe. And while everybody's in their cars, my staff is going around and delivering water, offering water, and of course, informing them that the restrooms are open. And so definitely just trying to make sure that it's very convenient and comfortable for everyone.
Thank you. I love that you mentioned that you guys are still, of course, maintaining that social distancing aspect, but going the extra mile of keeping people, giving them that little extra comfort, not having to wait outside. You guys started at 8:30 this morning, but you actually said that people started rolling in hours before that.
Absolutely. So the staff and myself, we were out here at 3 o'clock, only because from the last week's experience, some showed up a little after 3. Today, though, somebody showed up at 3:40, and then the next one showed up at 4:10, and after that, they just kept rolling in. So we're still definitely not near the quota that we want. I believe the number that we're at right now is 104 people. So we definitely want to ask the media to please reach out and spread the word that we're still short about 140 more individuals. So please call them out. We really want to take advantage of this opportunity that's being afforded to the Southern folks.
And it's excellent to hear that people were here since 3 a.m., showing that they're so eager to get the vaccine and really doing their part. We were asked to practice social distancing to protect ourselves and others, but getting vaccinated, obviously, the next step. And thank you guys so much for making this process so smooth for everyone. No one seems to be agitated in any way. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
And over here we have Miss Grace Bordalio. We got her yesterday at Ukadu High. Now you are coming on the other side of the island down here at Inarajan. Can you tell us how today's process has been?
Yeah, so like the mayor said, the Wednesday clinic just popped up, and I guess that's why there's fewer people today, but we're here today, Wednesday through Friday, 250 people each day, and we'll gladly vaccinate a little bit more than 250 people if we have extra vaccines. So we're here from 8:30 to 3 p.m. And we want people to know that it is for phase 1C, that's 60 years and older, and it's for their first vaccination shot of the Moderna vaccine, and they have to come back 28 days later. So 28 days from now is Wednesday, February 10th for their second shot. They have to have 2 doses to be fully immunized. But that doesn't mean because you're fully immunized, you should stop wearing your mask. We still want them to practice the non-pharmaceutical interventions of wearing a mask, practicing social distancing, washing your hands frequently, avoiding people who are sick, avoiding crowds, and just doing the non-pharmaceutical interventions.
Of course, and we actually did get you on yesterday, and I did like that you said that when you guys have more resources and personnel, you're able to get the work done faster and at higher levels. So you actually said that you guys have a different process that goes on Wednesday. You have more GDOE nurses on board.
So on Sunday, like on last week's Sunday or last weekend, we have the DOE nurses. And so with more vaccinators, with more nurses, we can process more people faster. So when we have more processors who do the intake, registration, and consent forms, the line just goes faster. The line here, people who come down south, they they like the scenic drive, the southern hospitality. People seem really relaxed down here, and we just want to accommodate as many seniors and with our friendly attitude.
And you know, I've got to say, I lived in the north like almost my whole life, but I just recently moved to the south, and I have to agree with you. Even living here for the past almost 2 years now, I never get tired of the drive. It is very peaceful. So you know what? You need the peaceful scenery, peaceful environment when you're about to get, poke in your arm. So let's thank you so much, Grace. Is there anything else you'd like to say to the community? I know that again, Mayor Trigoloff was saying that you guys are only at the early hundreds. So to get more people to come out, get vaccinated.
Yeah, so we do want people to come out, but again, we're here Thursday and Friday, and Okudu is closed after today. We are going to have more vaccination clinics, but that schedule hasn't come out, but we are here through this week, Friday.
All right, thank you so much, Grace. I'll let you get back to work, and thank you for your service today. You know what? Let's see. I'm dressed much different than
doesn't know how to play ball. That's why
we got a tennis ball flying.
He doesn't play ball.
All right, Dr. Bob. Let's. I dressed a lot better, so my uncle doesn't have to cover my chest with a
it's your
TV pad this time.
mom that was saying it. I was listening to your mom.
Oh my goodness. So you are bouncing all around. You were at the Ukudu,
Just here and there. Yeah.
from the south all the way to the north and all that. But can you tell us maybe the difference in the environment at the Inarajan site compared to the Ukudu site?
Okay, so Ukudu is the main site, and so a lot of times because there's so many people, it seems discombobulated when actually it's not that bad. Here, so it's further south. It takes further to get down here. So it's usually just the people around here that come here. So everybody knows each other. So it's almost like a party.
Oh, Dr. Bob makes it a party. I love to.
I didn't say what. I said almost.
I like to kid.
But so most of the people here know each other, and so although we have some people that are from all the way from Jigo coming in now.
Wow, that's quite a drive, but definitely worth the journey to be part of the vaccination. Can you tell us? See, this is what happens when you get caught up in conversation. You kind of lose track. Maybe can you give us some encouragement for those that came in the previous week? We did interview someone that came 3 days in a row, never got vaccinated. Fortunately, that individual was able to get vaccinated yesterday. What can you do to kind of ease people's minds? Maybe they had a bad experience last week, but to get them to come out, take advantage of the vaccination clinics.
Well, like I said, when I first got the vaccine, this is one of the only ways that I know of that we can go back to somewhat of normal life, where we can go eat out, go movies, where we can go see relatives at the hospital.
Right.
And then hopefully we won't have as many deaths, and that's the big one. Yes, it was a problem for a lot of people, and I really apologize for that. But like I said, it's the only way that we could try to get back to normal.
And then we also want to get a couple details about the firefighter who tested positive after his second dose of the vaccine.
After the second dose or the first dose?
The first dose, or was it second dose? Second dose.
Okay, so first of all, with the first dose, it's about a 50% rate of getting antibodies. But it does, with like any vaccine, it does take about 2 to 3 weeks before it kicks in. So if you just, like say for instance, just got the second dose and then got exposed, it does take, like I said, 2 to 3 weeks before it kicks in. So if he's got exposed before the vaccine has taken effect, he's gonna get sick. And then the other thing is that nothing's 100%.
Right, and
so 95% effectiveness with the second dose. And that's not going to start because I got the second dose last week. So my second dose probably won't kick in until about 2 weeks from now.
Right.
But by then, even 5% of the people still can get it. And that's why we keep telling, wear the mask, social distancing, wash your hands.
And I think that's a great example of, the more people that get vaccinated, the less, likely that our community
It's harder
is
to
able.
spread.
Exactly. And of course, like with anything, a vaccine doesn't completely eliminate the possibility
No.
of you not, contracting COVID. It's still there. And which is why we want to emphasize that even though people are getting vaccinated, that doesn't mean that we stop, the social protocols.
Until they say there's no more COVID-19,
Exactly.
that's when you stop doing the social distancing, the washing hands, and wearing the mask.
Right. Well, thank you so much.
I got 2 doses already, and like it's last week, and I still do this.
Yep. He's still bouncing off the walls. Thank
Well,
you.
that's not due to the COVID-19 though.
That's just him.
Okay.
And well, like they said, they still have a good amount of doses here of the Moderna vaccine at the Southern Region Community Health Center in Inarajan. The mayor was also trying to encourage people, come and get vaccinated. They're still in the low hundreds. So it is on a first come, first served basis for phase 1C individuals. Again, that's 60 years and older. They started down here at 8:30 a.m. and they are not going to stop until they're out of vaccines. So hope to see you guys down here and join the vaccination.
Thank you, Ty.
Thanks, Ty.
All right,
Again,
there you go.
the vaccination clinic down at Inarajan they have 250 doses available there. And as you saw, it's not crowded. So if you live in the northern part of Guam and want to drive down there, do so. There is also, though, another vaccination clinic at Ukadu High School. They have 500 doses available there. So today's the last day for Ukadu, but for Inarajan, it's today, Thursday.